channel. So today's video is going to be an ultimate girl talk. I have watched so many of these, you guys. I think every creator that I've watched that's posted one, oh, I have been on that. I love watching girl talks. Even though I have a really close relationship with my mom and feel like I can talk to her about things, sometimes I like hearing advice from other girls, but instead of just hearing advice from me because, well, I'm 17 and I do feel like I can give you some pretty good advice, oh, my mom's calling me. Anyways, I was gonna say I'm 17 and I feel like I do give some pretty good advice, but we're gonna have 3 special guests, my mom, my aunt, and my grandma, and I'm so excited for you guys to hear advice from them. They're 3 of my favorite people in the entire world, and I am so excited to do this vlog with them. So with that said, let's get into our ultimate girl talk chat. Okay, so on my right is my mom. You guys have probably seen her in a few of my vlogs before, and on her right, which she's not really, yeah, that's my aunt, and then on my left is my grandma. And we are going to start this video with a topic that I feel like is the most, that girls talk about the most, which is boys. And the first question for all of us is, what are the biggest red flags in a guy? I feel like for me, the biggest red flags is he only really talks about himself and he doesn't listen to you. I feel like for me especially, I feel like a guy who really listens is a big thing.
That's really important.
I think that's a great one.
That's a terrific one.
I remember dating a guy and we happened to be in my home and I had my bookcases and I'm a big reader, and he didn't seem to look at any of my books in my bookcase or like have any interest in the titles, and I found that sort of a red flag, like he wasn't actually interested in me.
I was in the car with a guy going, he was giving me a ride home from, I think it was somebody's wedding or something, and the next thing I know is he's pulled over and is trying to kiss me. That is a big red flag. You don't do that. You don't force that on people.
You were a married grandma?
No. Not while I'm a married grandmother. This is when I was young.
Yes,
Right.
when they try to kiss you too quickly without consent.
Totally without consent. And he was much older too.
I guess for me, it would be because so much of our dating, quote unquote, is communication. So if they're like unresponsive and don't ask you questions and just like very bad communication skills in general.
So going off consent, how do you say no to a guy without feeling guilty?
You say, I'm not ready for this, or I'm not into this, or let's not do this. And you may need to repeat it and just say no.
Yeah, I totally agree. I feel like the biggest thing is knowing that you have the right to say no, and if he's not respecting that, then that's something you shouldn't kind of be around.
I mean, you should never be afraid, obviously, to stick up. Like, it's obviously hard when you're in the situation and if you really like the guy, but you should never be afraid to stick up for yourself and do what you think is right.
And the next question is, what do you do if you start liking a guy you know you probably shouldn't? Like, if he's not good for you, or if he's like, quote unquote, bad, or does like bad things that you don't like, but you still like him. Like, what should you do in that situation?
You should move on.
You're so right. It happens all the time that you like somebody that he talks about himself, he doesn't ask about your books, he tries to force a kiss on you or something or another. But all of those should really be signals to you to move on, and that this is not the right person. It's hard when you're attracted to somebody though.
So kind of going off that, but these are more like dating related questions. So like, we talked about how you know if a guy is wrong for you, but how do you know if a guy is actually right for you?
If he's interested in you and what you're doing, and you're also interested in him and what he's doing, and that he has values that are kind of comparable to your own.
Yeah, I think you should feel like yourself, but then your best self around them. Not saying that that's always the case. Rewind.
Great answer.
But if you feel like yourself, but even better.
And the next question is, how do you deal with peer pressure? Like, if you feel like someone's pressuring you to date someone, but or peer pressure in general, like how do you think you should go about peer pressure? With guys or just in general?
Peer pressure, to me, happens so much in schools, where people don't really know who they are yet or what they believe in yet, and they're trying hard to try on different selves, and it seems can be pretty vulnerable. But on the other hand, I think if you feel like it's not right, move on.
Yeah, and I feel like the biggest thing with peer pressure is like it sometimes feels like you should be doing certain things. People want you to be doing certain things, but you have to think about I feel like I used to struggle with feeling like I should be doing things that I wasn't, but then since I tried my best to stay true to myself, I realized that in the end I felt better when I did stay true to myself.
And I think too, I know it doesn't always happen this way, but if you have a friend who feel similarly, it's always easier to do things with someone else than on your own.
Okay, so going on to friendship, because that's another thing. I know girls definitely, I know I struggle with friendship. So how do you know when someone is actually a bad friend?
When they undercut you, when they speak about you to other people and it's negative, or you share something with somebody and that they go around and tell other people.
I think it's similar to the knowing when someone is right. I think your friends, you should bring out the best in them and they should bring out the best in you, and you should see that in each other and want it for each other.
And if you do like not think that about someone, how do you distance yourself from them like without creating drama? Because I feel like lots of people, or at least me, like I've always wanted to distance myself from friends, but like was scared to because it would like make things harder. So like I always stayed being friends with them.
You can stay being civil with someone and interact and say, hey, how's it going? And then just keep walking.
Think of the person as that person that you're talking about as being an acquaintance as opposed to a friend, and treat them as an acquaintance, which is you're friendly, you can be even warm, but you don't share things about yourself.
I think that's the key.
You want to you want to hold on to yourself and share that with people that really care about you. You don't have to have a lot of friends, but you do need one person that cares about you and you care about that person, and you can really talk to that person.
I remember before I went off to art school, I was joking that I didn't think I was going to have a boyfriend in art school because it was all going to be girls or something. My friend said you just need one, and it's true.
Right, it's true.
How do you deal with feeling insecure around other girls?
Oh, what makes you insecure? What makes a person insecure around other girls? Is somebody you think other people are smarter, prettier, more popular?
I feel like all of the above. I feel like especially me, like I struggle going places where I know a lot of girls my age will be because I just feel insecure around them.
Well, you know what my mom always told me was comparisons are odious.
That my mother told me that too.
And it's true. I think there's always going to be someone who's prettier, smarter,
There's always somebody prettier,
more
smarter.
athletic, you know?
Yeah.
You just have to be good with who you are.
It also seems counterintuitive, but this comes from our faith, and maybe it's in other faiths too, but if you wish well for them
Yes.
and you like applaud their accomplishments.
Yes, I think that's that's excellent advice, and that's always been my approach. In fact, you can always find something good in someone else, and you can always find something interesting in someone else,
And let them know.
and then they actually feel really good once you've like tapped into that, because then they feel good about themselves.
I actually think that might be the most important thing that got said tonight.
Yeah.
As good advice.
Okay, what do you wish someone had told you before you got your period?
That's a long time ago. So.
I wish someone had told me that like, that it's not like as big a deal as it might seem.
Well, I got my period so early that I didn't even know it was a possibility, so I was a bit shocked, and I didn't know how much blood actually does come out. I wasn't at home. I wasn't with my mother.
I had terrible cramps, and I had to actually go to see doctors and have them check me, and that was embarrassing, but also probably good.
And that you can take ibuprofen for the cramps.
Yeah.
And that's normal to have cramps, and that's normal to bleed a lot.
And to end off our video, what is some advice you have for, I know I have a lot of incoming high school freshmen watch my videos, so what is some advice you have for high school in general?
I think try to be friends with everyone. Try to be friendly with everyone. Don't ever edit that part out.
Yeah.
Whenever possible, whenever you look at someone, smile.
And also find something good in every person that you meet and let them know. But be friendly. Don't be afraid. Don't think that they're looking at you. That's the thing. Everybody feels that everybody's looking at me.
And I feel like my biggest advice going into my senior year is that it really does go by really fast. Like, I honestly can't believe I'm already a senior and next summer I'll be preparing to be a freshman in college. Like, people say high school goes by really fast, but you never really feel it until you're towards the end. Like, I really do feel like I just started freshman year like the other day. So just enjoy it. I feel like I didn't enjoy it as much as I should have. I definitely didn't do as many things as I wish I did, but I feel like just enjoy it because you only have high school once. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, subscribe, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. I had so much fun filming this video with 3 of my favorite people in the entire world. I'm genuinely just so grateful and so blessed that I'm able to get advice from them, and I hope that they were able to give you guys some great advice too. I know I was definitely there in the background, but my advice is definitely on the lower level compared to theirs. I have just been watching girl talk videos since I was like 12, and I've always like dreamt of filming one myself, so this was just so much fun. And this is really random, but if you guys watched my Roblox channel, and watched my Paris vlog on my Roblox channel, the grandmother that took me to Paris is the same one in this video, and I feel like that's just so full circle moment, and I just love her so much. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Bye guys, love you.